Alright everyone, this is how to do voice recording in Adobe Premiere. Now, I'm going to show you the basic way of doing this, the most common way of doing this, although in class, if you'll recall, we discussed several other ways as well. Now, ultimately, what we're going to be talking about is called track recording. Specifically, we're going to be on one of these audio tracks. We're going to hit the microphone button. We'll see a countdown on the screen, and then we will record as we see video play on the viewer. Now, what you're going to notice is that the video and the associated audio is going to be blue, while the audio we are going to record is going to be green. Anytime we want to bring up one of these audio clips, we can just click on it in the project library right here, just like any video clip that we might want to bring up and edit or cut, mark in, mark out in the source library. So let's go ahead and get to this. In the timeline, you see we have our playhead. We can move it wherever we want it to be. So we're going to go ahead and move it to the beginning, all the way to the left. We're going to go down to A2, so this is audio track 2, and we will hit the microphone button. We see our countdown. And now we're going to be able to go ahead and start talking. Now, you're not going to see any VU meters because what I've got set up on my Premiere is to mute all input while I'm voice recording. This carries the benefit of giving me the ability to record without getting any kind of feedback. Now, if I'm wearing headphones on my microphone, I still will hear my input and I'll be able to monitor and see what I'm dealing with, but I won't get feedback. Alright, and we stop. Now I have my audio right there. You can see it's in green and you can see clearly the waveforms. And now we're going to be able to go ahead and start talking. Now, you're not going to see any VU meters because what I've got set up on my Premiere is to mute all input while I'm voice recording. This carries the benefit of giving me the ability to record without getting any kind of feedback. Now, if I'm wearing headphones on my microphone, I still will hear my input. I'll be able to monitor and see what I'm dealing with. Alright, so what we can see is that we've got a recording. It was a little bit hot. If this were a real recording, what I would do is probably record once, just the first couple of seconds, maybe 30 seconds, test my audio, and then adjust the gain or the levels on my microphone to adjust. I'm sitting pretty close, so that probably would have something to do with why it's as loud as it is. But any of these things can affect the audio levels. In this case, I could just bring it down and it will sound just fine. So this would be the basic way of recording audio in Premiere. Now, this carries with it the benefit of being able to watch the video and go ahead and in a rough cut sequence my audio with my video. So in other words, I would have the ability in a somewhat rough way to go ahead and record over the video packages or the video clips rather, and put the audio where it needs to be. That's not to say that it won't require some editing later on. For example, if I mess up or have an issue, obviously that would be something that I would need to edit later on. But if you're doing a clean read, if you can provide a clean read, then it's a very efficient way of working to do this track editing. It's entirely possible as well to record the voice track first, perhaps, and then edit it up as you sequence your video packages. You also could go in, mark out, and then drop the audio where you would have it be. Just drop the audio down onto the track just like that. So there's numerous ways to work with the audio in Premiere. These are just a couple of ways that I would suggest. Hope this helps, and if you have any questions, as always, you can ask.